Hey guys, Broken Tumblers here. This is a Minecraft video. I built an airship on my multiplayer server. It's fairly bad. It's very simple. It looks really fat for an airship, and I'm not really happy with that. But then again, I did build this within a time span of like 25 minutes. So I think I got some leeway when it comes to that. But all in all, I thought it would be fun to do sort of a Minecraft airship tour, and also a short tutorial on how to build one of these. I will say that it is invaluable to have the mod, the Zombies Flying mod, or any no-clip flying mod that you can get, as I'm using right now, because when you're building these things, you're going to start out with a very small. You're going to start out with one block, and you're going to build away from there. And as you can imagine, it is very easy to fall off of these. And once you fall off, you got to start stacking your way back up with blocks, and that's just a pain in the ass. So this is a really helpful tool, this mod. Also, if you're doing this on a multiplayer server, you got to make sure that the properties allow a mod like this to be active. But other than that, it's really easy to set up, and you're gonna really enjoy it. Now, how to start building an airship like this is you would want to start with the cargo hold, or the hull, what's going to embody most of this ship, which would be all of this area right here. It's actually just an open hull space. You don't need to really put any pillars in the center, because this is Minecraft and blocks just stay afloat, but you can, like I did here, just for effect. It looks cool. But yeah, this would be the hull, or the cargo hold. The way I would start is I would start by deciding the scale that I want my airship to be. Meaning, do I want it to be large? Do I want it to be small? Do I want it to be, small, like really small, like just anything? And the way you would start with this is you would decide how to the width, basically the width, and you would build the width, and then you would expand from there. So the way I started is I think somewhere around here, one of these blocks. So just imagine there's one block here floating. After doing basically a stack, you break everything but the top block, and then you just build to the sides, making some diagonal, sort of stairs effect here, and stack them diagonally, and just build up until you get the height and the width that you want. And then you start just doing the same thing over and over again until you get the length that you want of the ship. Now, we went in through these. These are some fun things that you can add to your cargo hold or your hull or whatever. What I like to do is, what I wanted to do here, and I guess it worked, would be sort of like make it a bomber, an airship bomber. So with the new patch, there is you can't place TNT blocks and just attack them once to ignite them. You need to ignite them with redstone or fire, I think. So I just have these two trapdoor blocks here in case I want to get some extra standing space, and you can retract them in case you don't think your TNT block has enough space to blow up safely. So you just put levers down and stick a TNT block there. It'll fall right down, and boom. You can't actually make your airship move. For those of you that have played Minecraft for a while and realize that every block is stationary, unless you have, I think there's a mod called DokuCraft that you can use to make it move. Anyhow, it would just be, stationary. Making an airship doesn't actually let it fly around and do whatever, but you got some cool stuff. If you feel like making your airship sort of have turrets, you can make two sides from here. I'm trying to work on some sort of redstone mechanism that will fire TNT blocks, but until I get that done, they're just sort of for show. I think it makes for a really good airship to use a lot of trapdoors, make it look not in the sense that you're going to be trapping people, but it just looks a bit neater. So we're gonna we're gonna head up here into the bunks. The way I would build the bunks is I would make the outline of the room. I would do the walls basically. So here, let's break through this real fast. For those of you that noticed, I'm using the DokuCraft, I think it's called. I'm really happy with it. I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, I would be on top of the rooms, and I would build the outline of the walls. Like, say I wanted to make a room that reaches from those fences to here, I would build the walls, and then if I wanted to make like a door, if I wanted to make like a door around here, I would break those and I would build around them, so that when I get to the second floor, I would go like 1, 2, and then I would skip those and I would put the doors in the next phase of building. So it's a fairly simple concept, and it's very useful to do it like this. That's how I built my castle in the distance, if you saw it before. And it's definitely a much neater way of building than, you know, just guessing and trying to build around things. Oh, whoops. And so yeah, let's go into the other one, the rest of the area. I think about what, 8 rooms here on the bunk floor. And I think that's a nice amount. Now I know that in Yog's cast, when they were doing their airship, I think it was Shadow of Israfel 27. They had planes. I would love to have that on this server, but sadly my server provider doesn't allow mod loaders. So what are you gonna do? But yeah, you can do whatever you want up here. I like to keep it a deck. But if you wanted to have like sort of a spaceport or like an airport or something, make it like a carrier, you could do that. I decided not to make this a blimp airship, simply because one of the other players on my server here made a small blimp zeppelin thing over there, and I thought it was cool, but I didn't know if it fit this one exactly. I was also thinking of putting another sail here, and I know that this sail is too flat, but yeah. Anyway, like I said, this is a really crude airship, but it's really fun. The reward value is amazing when you actually finish it. And yeah, have fun with Minecraft, guys.